Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, March 3rd, 2015. My name is Cliff Backus. I am the Chief Market Strategist for Push Button Stock Trading, and this is your daily video market review. NASDAQ yesterday topped the 5,000 mark for the first time since the year 2000. What we're looking at here is a chart of the channel that the NASDAQ is currently trading in. You can see that the NASDAQ right now is bracketed by support down in this area and resistance at the top of its trading channel. Let's push in a little bit closer with the NASDAQ. Yesterday was a really good day for the NASDAQ. It closed up 44.57 points, or 0.97%. We closed right smack at the top of the daily trading range, which makes the bulls happy. We had above average daily volume, which also makes the bulls happy. We also closed with higher volume than yesterday, which gives us another accumulation day. Right now, the NASDAQ is in a confirmed uptrend. We've been in a confirmed uptrend since January 8th. We have 4 distribution days on the NASDAQ and 8 accumulation days. We lose an accumulation day today after the close. But right now we have 4 distribution days, 8 accumulation days. We have a pretty powerful market going here. Our 1 to 6 month timing model, we are on a buy rating. Taking a look at our MACD histogram, we see that the MACD histogram right now is trading above the 0 line, but is in a downtrend. Trading above the 0 line gives us a bullish indication. Trading in a downtrend gives us a bearish indication. Because we have a bullish and a bearish indication, our immediate term bias on the NASDAQ is neutral. Taking a look at the S&P 500. The S&P also closed higher yesterday, closing up 12.89 points, or 0.61%. S&P also closed at the top of its daily trading range. Trading volume was a little bit lower than the prior day. The S&P also is in a confirmed uptrend, which it's been in since January 8th. S&P has 3 distribution days in the past month and has 6 accumulation days. The S&P also has been acting pretty powerfully here. On the S&P, we have weak support in the 2094 area. S&P hasn't been as powerful as the NASDAQ, and this level, although it's becoming a little bit more credible a support area, still is weak support. Our resistance is at this upper channel line. 1 to 6 month timing model on the S&P is on a buy rating. Taking a look at our MACD histogram, we see, like the NASDAQ, the S&P 500 is trading above the 0 line, but is in a downtrend. Trading above the 0 line is bullish, trading in a downtrend is bearish, and so our immediate bias on the S&P 500 is neutral. I want to take a quick look at one of the stocks we hold in our aggressive accounts. What we're looking at here is Ambarella Corp. Ambarella designs system-on-a-chip semiconductor processing solutions used in cameras for security, surveillance, in the GoPro cameras. You probably have one in your cell phone. Ambrella we bought on this move above the 50-day moving average. This line in red is our 50-day moving average. The stock, which has been a leader for a couple of years now, pulled back below its 50-day moving average on fairly light volume. In fact, let's take a look at the volume right here. Got a nice bounce back here, and when we crossed the 50-day moving average, we bought the stock back again. Let's take a look at a longer chart on Ambrella. What we're looking at here is a weekly chart going all the way back to November of 2012. The reason this is important is because I want to show the base structure of Ambrella Corp. To understand base structure, you need to understand that stocks form base areas. A base is a consolidation pattern. We see that Ambrella put in a high right here and then spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks trading below that high before it broke out into a new high area. We call this a base. This is a first stage base because it was the first time that Ambrella put in that base after its initial run-up. If a stock moves up 20% before putting in the next base, we change the base to the next higher base count. So we moved up 20%. We go into again a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 week basing area. This becomes a stage 2 base. Again, we move up 20%. We put in the next base, that's a stage 3 base. And we're currently putting in a stage 4 base. This fourth stage base is a late stage base. The reason that that's important, going back to our daily chart, Ambrella comes out with earnings tonight after the close. Because we're in a fourth stage base and we only have an 8.7% return on Ambrella, we will sell the stock into the close. Late stage base is prone to breakdown, and I just don't want to hang around with Ambrella through this earnings report. If we had more than a 10% profit in Ambrella, maybe we'd hold through the earnings report. If the stock's up 1.3% today, maybe we'll hold through the earnings report. But as things stand right now, we're in a very late stage base. The risk in Ambrella is more to the downside on this earnings report than it is to the upside. And so we'll take our profit and we'll run at the close of the business day today. If you want to talk about Ambrella base structures, about the markets, or any trading strategies, please feel free to give me a call. Drop me an email, or if you'd prefer, make an appointment. Come by the office, see what we're up to. If you're out of the area, we can set up a Skype session. See my contact information on the home page. If you've not already done so, please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. Again, my name is Cliff Backus. That's your daily video market review. Have a safe and profitable day. Keep your stops in place, and I will see you again tomorrow. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohanneson Liqueurs, Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohanneson Liqueurs, Incorporated, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohanneson Liqueurs, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohanneson Liqueurs, Incorporated believes to be accurate. Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate, or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources, except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohannes & LaCours, Inc., its affiliates and subsidiaries, and/or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push-button stock trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push-button stock trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push-button stock trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of Push-button stock trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of Push-button stock trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.